What what kind of dumbass would get in the way of another man or another woman's way of money? Honestly. And when you come from a money, rich family, you know, I mean, let me really say this. What kind of dumbass would get in the way of another man or woman's money? And when you come from a rich, powerful, powerful family, what kind of dumbasses within the family would want to get another family fucked up that's already rich? Does that make sense? On a daily motherfucking basis, everybody needs money. In other words, my father, his dad is rich, okay? My mother comes from her whole family what consists of as her a child and her siblings as poverty. My mother growing up, she never had shit, not even money. And that's my mother, and this is 2021, and she acts like she's living when she's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. Still, my mother has a poverty mentality. My mother has never really known anything about money or being rich. Okay, as much as whoever likes to think what. My mother and my aunts and uncles on my mother's side were born and raised in poverty. 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 Okay, when I was young growing up, I was a little son of a bitch. I was a little hot-headed motherfucker. I was a little punk-ass bitch. Because even when I was young, I wasn't stupid. Even when I was a fucking little kid, I wasn't dumb. I forced my mother to buy me fucking toys. Forced my mother to give me money. That's how rich kids are. But honestly, when I was young, I knew what the fuck money was. Obviously, my grandfather and my father know what I'm all about because it's probably. But the thing was, you know, there's a difference between being, you know, there's always a struggle and misery and blood, sweat, and tears when you're working to make money to be rich. Unfortunately for me, is that I was born into a rich, powerful family at the same time on my dad's side, and at the same time I came from a mother that was that knew she knew nothing but poverty. So how in the hell that shit line up? I don't know. My dad on my dad's side, I came from my dad, my mom. My dad came from a wealthy, rich man. My mother came from poor, poverty mother and father. So, so obviously, but when I came to be, I was like, well, my mom's poor, my dad's rich, and I'm just a little son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you really can't blame me. I mean, what are you gonna punish and brutally punish and penalize me for me just being me, knowing about money at a young age? Honestly.